What if I told you in 6 months only you can transform your life in a way that you may never have dreamed of, even you may never have thought of? The kind of life you can only just have in 6 months. From your inner peace to your career, nothing can be left behind if you are just willing to give it 6 months only. I am talking about you, your life, your career, your confidence, your true inner peace that indirectly works for every kind of path you follow in life. And I just promise you, by the end of this video, if you just heard each and everything very much seriously and followed it, no one can stop you to become the best version of yourself in the next 180 days. That is only 6 months. I'm excited to share it with you. The first step, that is setting up your vision. You can't go anywhere if you don't know where to go. That is a simple thing. First things first, always you just have to analyze where to go. What is the character of the person you want to be in the next 6 months? Who is that person that you want to be looked as? What are the traits of the person you want to have in the next 6 months? Just only imagining, analyzing and running it through your mind is not enough. A dream is only a dream if you haven't written it, if you haven't planned it to execute. Backing this thing, there is a study from Dr. Gail Matthews who just shares that 42% of the people are more likely to achieve their goal, their dream, what they wanna be in the near future than those who just have a kind of visualization in their mind and imagination only. It's sad, but it's true. If you have a dream that is not yet written somewhere, not yet on the paper, on the notes, then it is not gonna be yours. You are not gonna be it. So what are you waiting for? Just write down the person's character, the person's look, the person's abilities you want to have in the next 6 months. You have to write down all of it in a single paper, or if you are a digital techie person, just take a note on your laptop or mobile phone, because it will help you clear your things. And if the things are cleared once, then what is the thing that is gonna stop you? You just have a destination and you need a car only that will be driven by your determination, and I am just paving the road of it. Now going to the step number 2, that is, I think, the building block of these things. Creating a powerful routine. Powerful routine does not include having too much vigorous exercises or vigorous hard working scheduling for your day. No, it doesn't mean that. A powerful routine is that may have small habits, small actions, small chunks of work that is purely gonna drive you towards the person you want to be in the near future. Success is not about the motivation. If that was about of the motivation, you can be successful after watching 100 minutes of motivation, but that happens? No. Then what is gonna work for the success? This is where the powerful routine comes into the play. And how can you create a powerful routine? It is just having small things that just sends you towards your goal a bit closer. There is no hurry. You have 6 months and you are gonna gradually increase your speed. Once you are comfortable in it, you can have a schedule that is set to wake you up at the same time every day. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. You may have listened, successful people just wake up at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. But what if a person is planning to be successful and he just sleeps at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., then he may not be successful according to it. So you have to just set a time, just wake up at that time only every day. Only the simple thing. I think this is the simplest thing in the world. No matter at which time you have slept. Like, let's take my example. I'm just sacrificing my personal things for you. Hit the like button. I was saying that I am just gonna sleep at 6 a.m. Now I have slept at 6 a.m. and my waking up time is 11 a.m. every day. but it has only been 5 hours. How can I wake up? No matter I have slept for 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, it doesn't matter. I have to wake up at 11 a.m. and if I don't wake up at that time, my schedule is gonna be ruptured, wasted, and I am totally deviated from the path. You may just compensate these less hours of sleeping. Maybe at the evening, maybe you can sleep earlier at the night, but what you have to maintain here is that you have to wake up at the same time every day, and you can sleep later if you have slept less hours. When you wake up, don't start your day taking your phone in your hand, checking messages of the people, checking the Instagram, checking the social media you use frequently. No, what you have to do is, if you are a phone user, if you are a laptop user, just don't go to the screen. I will suggest only that just buy some books, self-help books from the market. You just have to feed your mind by reading 4 to 5 pages, or maybe if you are not a good reader, you just can read 1 to 2 pages with a cup of coffee. And I am not suggesting coffee, you can have a green tea. That is way more healthier for your health, for your better future. Have a cup of green tea, breathe in the sunlight if there is winter, or you can be in your home if there is too much sunshine out. Read some pages of the book that may help you elevate your knowledge. If you are gonna do it for 6 months continuously, then imagine what is gonna happen. Even a kid who has no knowledge of anything, if he does like that, I'm sure he is gonna be the master of 90% of the people out there and having ages like 40, 45. He can just teach them about anything he has learned in the 6 months doing that kind of thing after waking up. And now the most important thing that makes your routine as the powerful routine. Prioritize your work. Take up 2 to 3 works that are of high priority and leave everything behind, because if you have more than 3 priorities, my friend, you have nothing as a priority. It can be your project, it can be your client's work, and it can be anything. Just prioritize which is of the highest priority, and after that the second priority, and after that the third one. In this way, you may do all the things that you have prioritized until you have high energy. Like maybe you can finish it up till the evening, and after that you are set to free to do the things that are not of so much high value. You can go for partying, you can go and have some snacks with your friends, and anything you can do after that, because you have done the most important thing that is gonna push you towards your goal in the daytime only. Now you have no regrets. Even you can just celebrate it. 80% of people fail in doing this thing only. And now jumping to the step number 3, that is detox your environment. Yeah, it is the thing that is gonna help you clear your mind. It is a thing that is gonna help you in deleting the things that is sucking your energy in a very bad way. It is the time to detox. It is the time to have the charge of how you spend the time. If you have kind of negative things in life, having bad relationship, having the relationship that end up draining your energy, having the kind of social media apps in your phone that eats up your whole day, that could be productive. So what you are gonna do here is delete every single thing that holds you back. It's your life only, and you have limited days to change your life. That is 6 months is all we're talking about. And if you truly want to change your life in the next 6 months, you may have to do it anyhow. Now you have decluttered your digital space. Coming to the decluttering process of your physical space, the space you are living in. A room which is just filled up with many things that are not of use, it just takes the space of your room as well as your mind. So what you are gonna do for this, remove everything that is not of use and just make it clean, make it tidy, and yeah, whenever you are free, you will see that space. New ideas will come by seeing that space. Yeah, it may seem awkward how this is related, but studies have been done. Just let the things only of your high uses in your room, and rest, all things must be out of your room. Just have a storeroom and send them to that room. Now make the rest of the space clean and enjoy. coming of the ideas. It may seem awkward, but you just have to try. Then just tell me, what have you felt? You may have also seen this in movies or in the room tour of the persons who are highly successful in life, because the less cluttered you are, the more space you have for the ideas to come into your mind. And now coming to the social circle, you have to just spend very much less time with the people that just hold you back and that just delift you, that just not uplift you, that just not inspire you. I know there is a kind of compulsion to spend time with them, because it may be in your toxic relationship, it may be your friend who is your friend maybe from childhood, but now their mindset has shifted and they have become a kind of toxic one who doesn't inspire you anymore. Either you can talk to them to just not behave to you like that, or you just have to spend less time with them. Coming to the next step, that is step number 4, and it just contains everything that is gonna help you to become the better version of yourself in the next 6 months. What is that? It is the time, because if we have time, we have everything. We can create everything if we have time. Even the most important thing in today's world, that is money. Once money can be lost, it is just replaceable. But if you have lost time, my friend, that is not replaceable, that can't be replaced. That is only a thing that only God can do. We are only here with limited time. I know you can't see it, we can't see it, but the one who can see it, who can see the limitation of time, he can do everything important, what needs to be done in life. So master your time uses. How can you do it? Just divide your day into 3 blocks. First one is morning, second one is afternoon, and third one is evening. Okay, if you are not a morning person, you can just have afternoon, evening and night. This will just help you to be focused on that part of time. Treat it like events. In this way, your day will carry 3 events, and how much events like this you can have in 180 days. My friend, if you are not gonna skip any day, then you can have 180 into 3, that is 540 events. And what are you waiting for? Just start dividing your day like this. Now the second point you can add in this is, if you have a 2-minute or 3 minutes work, that can be done in 2 or 3 minutes, or maybe it can take only 1 minute. Don't just postpone it, just do it. If something can only be done in 2 minutes, just don't think even twice. Just do it. Just like making juice on the grinder and having it with working. What time it is gonna take? 2 minutes? It is not true for Maggie that just advertises itself that it is gonna be made in 2 minutes. Even I will say, don't eat Maggie. It contains things that are not useful, that are not good for your health if consumed for long term. So be wise. Every day you can set 1 or 2 hours of time that is gonna provide the most of the work production of your whole day. What does it mean? A set of 1 or 2 hours in each day, you are gonna be highly focused. Even if your mother, if your father, if your wife, if your children calls you in that time, you are not gonna go anywhere from your desk. That is what I call deep work time. You just have to grab 2 hours. It can be 11 to 1 for some people. It can be 5 to 7 for some people. And on those 2 hours, you are just highly focused on your work. And it is proven that if someone just dedicates himself highly to the work that needs the most energy, to the work that needs the most focused version of himself, the probability of that thing to be done perfectly is very high. And I am sure everyone has a kind of work that needs high focus. And my friend, if you are gonna do it for the 180 days, think how much highly focused time you just have spent and how much that work will grow. I know if you are just 50% focused, you can have better results. Suppose what if you just have dedicated 110% of yourself in that thing is gonna blow up. And suppose if you are gonna do this for that kind 180 days, what may be the outcome? Unbelievable, just incredible. When you control your time, you are just indirectly controlling your life, because there is no way to directly control your life. Life is not a touchable thing, not a tangible thing. All you have to do is to just start controlling how you spend your time. eventually it will lead to the better uses of your energy that may elevate your quality of life. These are the 4 things that may make you the best possible version ever of yourself in the next 6 months, and it is a deadline to all of you. Just disappear for these 6 months, and if you are truly gonna disappear, just write down in the comments that yeah, I am ready, and just commit to these 4 steps only. I have just explained these 4 steps in 3 points, I think, and 4 into 3, that is 12, and just practice these 12 things for the 6 months only, and I promise you, you are gonna master yourself in the next 180 days. Now it's your turn. Subscribe for more content like this, and let's grow together. This is my Instagram ID. If you are having any kind of problem in your self-development, then you can just message me on it, and I will definitely gonna help you in this in every possible way that I can. Share this video with the one whom you think needs this the most. This is your turn. You just got it. Start now. Either you will just enjoy the seeds you have just planted today, or you will just regret 6 months later by thinking that, oh, I might have planted the seeds. I'm gonna meet you in the next video in the same way, elevating your life. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.